Right, hi friends, you will never believe it. I was walking through the wholesalers just yesterday and they had something I've never actually seen. I've considered it, I've given it thought. Have a look at this, friends. This is a TomaPORK. A TomaPORK steak. It's basically a pork loin with the skin on the bone, and we're going to turn these into the piggy version of a tomahawk steak. Now, because we're barbecuing them, there's no way we're going to get that beautiful skin to turn into crackling. So I'm going to take it off. Now, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. Friends, you might have to speed this up, skip or whatever, but I'm going to trim up and dress one of these TomaPORKs and make it worthy of a barbecue. Right, so I'm going to take off the skin. I've got a very sharp little paring knife. I'm going to keep this, obviously, and I'm going to turn it into, I think, what is it they call it? Chicharrones? I don't know. We call it crackling. I think like cool Americans call it cracklings. So yeah, we're going to turn it into crackling. So don't worry, it won't be wasted. I'm going to try and keep as much of the fat on as I possibly can. I'll just prep one on camera. And apologies in advance, I've never done this before. Right, there we go. Right, so there's the skin. That can go to the side. So the bone comes around the bottom like this. To turn this into what would look like a beef tomahawk steak, I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim it down there to the bone, all the way around. We're kind of French trimming this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Don't be scared of cutting yourself, friends.
All part of the fun.
Oh, that's a bit weird, but yeah. Right, so now we've got the bone. I won't French trim this, and I don't recommend cutting towards yourself. But yeah, I think what I'll do, this section, I will pause and French trim. What I'm going to do is basically make sure that I get all of the meat off of the bone, and then I'm going to scrape it back so we've got a nice bone so it looks pretty whilst we grill it. Friends, check back in a few moments when I dress the rest of these guys up. We'll go caveman on y'all with a TomaPORK. Oh yeah. Right, friends, so I've trimmed these up. You can see that I've scraped the bone back about as clean as I could be asked to do it, to be fair. But we've ended up with these beautiful, beautiful cutlets of meat. So let's pop them on top of each other. I'm going to try and make this fat cap. I've kept as much of the fat on as possible, like I said. I'm going to try and keep that, get that real brown and crisp and good. So I'm going to season it up with some of this pink salt. We like pink salt. I'm going to do all sides with salt. I'm even going to pop a little bit of this sage on, dried sage, just on the meat. Come on, come on. Oh, it's windy. Windy here at the Real Cooking Ranch. Not too much, I don't want to overpower it because I want the pork to taste of pork. But we always love sage. Sage? We do love sage. Like a bit of shit that I've scraped off. A bit more salt on the meat. There we go. And season it up good. There we go. There we go. Right, so that's them done. Now these are the offcuts. They're like basically belly pork. So I'm going to season them up too. We'll just press stop while I do that. Right, that's cool. So now these are going to take a bit longer. Oh, hey, look, we've got some beans going on here. These are going to take a bit longer, I would say. I'm going to slap them down, skin side on. Just going to give them a kick start, and then we'll get on with these guys. Right, friends, so you can see, look at them beautiful bits of pork. They're the offcuts. I'm just going to pop them to one side. It's only taken a few minutes. Now I'm going to get these TomaPORKs. I'm going to put them direct. I'm going to sear them for a good 3 minutes or so before I even consider. Just make sure that they don't fall over. Right, so we've had a few minutes there and we've got some good, all that fat's rendering down. Can we see that? Well, I mean, we're running out of light, to be fair, guys. Anyway, you can see that the pork is still totally uncooked. All we've done is sear it. Let's get away from the fire. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right, so that is some good pork action. Now, unfortunately, it's a bit darker than I would have liked. I asked Jack to come outside and he wouldn't do it. So I had to go and get him. And obviously he's the cameraman, so Jack, well done, well done. Shame that, innit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, never mind. As long as you got to watch Stargate. Now, the heat that we just got was massive, so you can see now that this is absolutely cooking incredibly fast because that was real time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm fairly sure, despite the fact that we've just killed the fat cap, some people would like that. Jack, you're a complete arsehole, aren't you?
I didn't hear you.
Still tastes good.
Good.
Yeah, we'll carry on, friends. We'll check in when we serve it up. Right, friends, so we've rescued the fire-singed pork, which is actually looking pretty darn good. So we're going to serve it up with some mashed potatoes. We've got ourselves some barbecue beans. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got some mushroom and onion sauce. You don't really need to see all this, but you, like I say, you put whatever you want with it. Eat it in the garden, do what you want with it. We don't care. Bit of this sage and onion stuffing. Man, I had that for a long time. And a couple of these Yorkshire puddings. Everything except the sage and onion stuffing. There is a instrumental, a directional video on how to cook it on Real Cooking. This, even though it's been cooked on the barbecue, we're eating it with gravy. Oh man, Jack. Hey?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to pour it on that, so I'm going to go like this.
Caveman.
Man, there's a good chance I'm not going to work tomorrow because I might have food poisoning.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you something. Friends, get yourself a TomaPORK and munch it up because it is good. Friends, yeah, we've ruined big like we always do. Food was good. Have a go at it. Speak to your butcher. We're going to get on with food poisoning ourselves, and tomorrow we'll wake up with listeria. But hey, it was fun doing it. Bye-bye, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going in with the mushroom sauce. Yeah.